Hello people, welcome back to my journeyman save with Wealdstone FC at the moment. As you can see, we're sitting 8th in the table. We've just come off a good run of 7 games unbeaten, just until we come up against Ebbsfleet. Let me take you through the schedule and what's been happening since you last left us against St Albans. We had a 2-0 win against Margate. Connor Deeds getting himself on the goal. Michael Freslitz, I cannot pronounce that one, got himself an own goal for us. Oxford City 2-0. Cabba got himself a goal. Ricky Wellard picked himself up one as well. 4-0 against Whitehawk. That was Jack Smith, Sam Cox, Cabba and Lewis Wilson. And then we drew at home against Hampton and Richmond. Bit of a tight game was really. Sam Cox picked himself up a goal at 72 minutes and Jay Gassong scored himself an own goal for us. That was 2-2. Then we went away against Bishop Stropford and that was a 1-1 draw. Elliot Benyon got himself a goal. 3-1 against Paul. Connor Dreads, Cabba and Matty Witchlow picked themselves up a goal. And then we went 1-1 at home against Western Supermare and Danny Green got himself a game. He was a bit upset, Danny Green, because he hasn't been playing, so I slipped him in as an attacking midfielder, an AMC on that game, and he actually scored, had a pretty good game. And then we went up against Ebbsfleet. We lost that, we got beaten, well beaten, 3-1. Connor Deeds picked himself up another goal. Again, we played Danny Green in the AMC role. Didn't have a very good game this time. They were all over us. They actually just annihilated us. So there's been a couple of transfers that I've brought in. Let's have a little look here. Transfer history. Yes, I think the 3 that you need to know. We knew we got Lewis Wilson. I think the 3 that we brought in was Jack Nardiello, Danny Clifton, and Damon Laybourne. Jack Nardiello looks like a good prospect really. He's 2 stars at the current ability and a 3.5, possibly 4 star, maybe 4.5 star potential. At the moment he's an actual sort of, well, I say a natural poacher, he's not quite a natural poacher yet, but he's 6'2", could possibly play as a target man. No, I don't think he's not so good. He's not got very good mentals to be a defensive forward, but we'll see. It's one for the future. Maybe bring him in a few FA Cup games if we last, or Cup games maybe. And then we got Danny Clifton, another one for the future. Says his target, he's not very got good determination, unfortunately. Just bought him as a used product. Said he's got a 4 stars potential. And then we got Damon Laybourne, who's a attacking midfielder, winger. Not too bad. He's got 8 determination, work rate's good. Pretty good pace, natural fitness. Again, just a youngster we brought in, a bit of a backup on the right hand side as well. We have got rid of Tom Hickey and we sent out Liam Ward on loan. Matlock's going to pay his wages, full wages. Again, we got rid of Tom Hickey. We are trying to get shots of, let's bring the age up here guys, just to let you know what's going on with the wages, because we are still over budget. Trying to get rid of Johnny Wright. I've listed Elliot Godfrey. Nobody seems to want them at the moment. Tom Hablin's unlisted. Decided to keep, was going to sell Tom Cadmore, but decided to sell the 29-year-old Tom Hablin in the end. He's not really been playing for us at the moment, so it's just all to sort of balance the wages. As I'll show you, we'll go down to the finance screen. As you can see, we're well in the red. We're over wage budget by 1,778, so a week. Trying to sort that out. Whether it's going to be possible or not, maybe I signed a few extra players. You know, what can I do? Anyway, let's get to today's game against Concord. Today's starting lineup, we're going to have Harry Andrews in goal, Jack Smith right back, Tom Morris are going to slot in at centre half instead of left back today. Eddie Oshodi in centre half, playing alongside Tom Morris. Lee Hills at left back. Sam Cox is his defensive midfielder. 2 central midfielders, you've got Ricky Wellard and you've got Bradley Jordan. I've decided to play Bradley Jordan as a box-to-box midfielder today. Going to see how that role goes. And we got Ricky Wellard as a deep line playmaker support. Suggested by the by the staff to change the formation today, so I thought I'd change it and see how it goes. I'm playing Lewis Wilson on the left as an inside forward because his stats do recommend that he cuts in from both wings. So I thought, well, let's give him a go. He's been playing a couple of times out there for me and looked pretty good. We got Matty Whichlow on the right, and we've put in Connor Dreeds up front as a defensive forward. He's been playing better than Elliot Bunyan. He's picked up a few more goals, and he just looks better out there than Elliot Bunyan, unfortunately. Was going to play Cabba today. That's one thing I am going to actually do today, is I think set a nickname for him, and I've got to find out how we do it. There we go. Just going to get rid of the first name and just call him Cabba because it's a lot easier for me. There we go, Cabba. Yeah, it was going to bring Cabba on, but I wanted to give Lewis Wilson another game because Cabba has been playing very well on the left side as an inside forward. Although he is a left foot, but he's still playing very well. He's picked himself up a few goals. We got Elliot Bunyan on the bench, Cabba, Dylan Williams, Jordan Winter, and Billy Simpson on the bench today. Was going to have Wes Parker, but I dropped him for Billy Simpson. Was recommended that we dropped Wes Parker as well. So we're going to give this team a go. As you can see, we're going to play 4-1-2-3. We're going to play it on counter today at flexible. Instructions, all I'm going to play is just more direct passing and at a higher tempo. That is it. Just keep it nice and simple, and we'll see how we go. Okay, let's get into the game. They're playing a 4-4-2 against our team. As you see, Lee Hills, Oshodi, Morris, Smith, Cox, Wellard, Jordan, Lewis Wilson on the left, Mitch Lola on the right as a winger attack, and we got Connor Deeds up front. On the bench, Benyon, Cabba, Williams, Winter and Simpson. Let's click continue. No advice for us today, so okay, pretty motivated, must show improvement, and there's a lot more to come from you guys. Okay, not bad, pretty good team talk. Okay, let's once again let's skip that one, guys. Okay, everything looks cool there. Let's put the sounds on for you guys. That might sound a little bit better for you. Let me know if you want the sounds on or not, guys. Oh, and I think I've got it too far. Sorry, guys, I'm playing it, obviously. Let's whack that speed down a little bit on the replays for you so you can actually see what's going on. 36 minutes gone. We've had 6 clear shots, 6 shots on target, 2 on target, 5 off target, 1 clear cut, and that is it. Unfortunately, 45 minutes gone like a rocket. Okay, yeah. Assertive. Let's have a look what we can do. Let's have a look. Still think there's a lot more to come from you. Now you can make a difference. Yeah. Yep. Okay, that was a good team talk. Let's see how this one goes. Just slow it down, Blackmore. That's just a little bit quicker than that. We're too slow. Okay, 36 minutes, 7 shots on target. Crawley. We're looking to push on forward in this one. Okay, Dowie with the cross, and it's a goal. Absolutely unbelievable. We've got on there at 20 highlights. Yeah, disappointed there with Dowie in. Oh, 3 central defenders just looking at him. An absolutely ridiculous goal to concede. Doing nothing at all there. Let's just give him a little bit of a... let's have an aggressive one. Confirm that. Let's see what happens on the aggressive shout. We've had 8 shots each, 3 on target, 5 on off target, and we've just got one back. One me taking one eyes off the bank. Well, let's have a look at the replay there. I think that was that Whichlow with a cross, or was it Lewis with Whichlow down the right, Whichlow in? I think that was Lewis Wilson coming in from the back. Oh, lovely with his right foot as well. Great goal. As I said, he's been playing very well out there on the left. Lawsey. It's a good save, Harry Andrews. His left hand palmed it away. Okay, corner to Concord. As Dowie swings it in. Good clearance by Deeds. Carlos out to the right. Dowie on the ball. Nice. Out for a throw by Jordan. Playing well as a box-to-box midfield, I think. Not too bad. Okay, Whichlow on the ball. Deeds. Wellard shoots. And it's a goal. Oh, unbelievable. What a strike by Ricky Wellard. Sheesh. Whichlow. Deeds, nice touch. Nice ball across to Wellard. Get it under control. and his left foot, and he just blasts it in. Great effort. Okay, looking well, pushing forward. I think I might make a sub in a minute. Cox, Smith out to Wellard, Jordan, Whichlow on the ball, and Deeds. Oh, he's just missed that one. Okay, let's have a little bit of a passionate one. Let's just get them to concentrate a little bit there. Okay, we'll play that for a little bit longer. We'll see how it happens. Whichlow on the ball, and I think that was Bradley Jordan. Let's have a little look. I think there's a few legs out there that are getting quite tired. Okay, Connor Deeds. He's on a 670. I think we're going to bring Benyon on. See what he can pull out of the bag. Lewis Wilson's playing very well on the left hand side. Well, Ricky Willard down to 63, but he's playing very well on the 83. Bradley Jordan 690. Could be a bit better, I suppose. Sam Cox on 680. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring Sam Cox or Jordan Winter on for Sam Cox. We'll make a treble substitution, I think. I think what we'll do, we'll bring... we'll bring Dylan Williams on for Ricky Willard. Actually, Bradley Jordan. We'll bring him on for Bradley Jordan, playing a box-to-box midfielder. I'm reluctant to take Ricky Willard off Hardy. Looks like he's controlling the central midfield. Really good today. Whichlow, right. Whichlow picks the ball up. Lovely. Smith on the right. Caught the Benyon. White picks it up. Carlos to White. Goes out to Dowie. Front equal. White. Nowhere to go. Carlos has to push him back. That's a wasted effort. I'll take them ones all day long. I've picked up a corner off that. Didn't realise that. Williams out with the header. Whichlow picks up the ball. That push forward is a very good dribble of the ball. Pushes it Ricky Willard. Willard holds it up. Whichlow takes the ball again, loses it. No, he won it back. It's like tennis game then, guys. That's it. Elliot Bunyan's picked up with Bruce Fry. We can play him off to the end of the game. Cole Ranger on the ball. Headed out by Morris. It's a long shot. I'm happy there all day taking long shots. Young with the ball forward. And that's it. 2-1 today, guys. Very happy with that. Very happy. Okay. Let me see if we can change that around. They see confused. We'll leave it at that. I don't get that. Okay, never mind. Okay, guys. We'll leave that game when we're catching a second when we... Elliot Bunyan's injured. Okay, he's out for 11 days. Okay, maybe we'll bring one of the others up. I think we'll bring Nardiello up from the reserves to play on the bench for the next game. Okay, catching a second for the next game, guys. Okay, welcome back, people. FA Cup time against Didcot. Away to Didcot. Loop Meadow, I believe that's their ground. So here we go. The team selection today is very similar, except for the back four. We've changed that a little bit. We've got Harry Andrews in goal, got Lewis Ferrell at right back, Billy Simpson, Tom Morris at centre halves. We've got pulled in a Missy at left back. Just give him a game and see how it goes. Still Jordan Winter in defensive midfield role. We've got Bradley Jordan still in box to box. We've got in Dylan Williams replaced for Ricky Willard as a deep land playmaker. We've got Matty Whichlow still on the right, Lewis Wilson on the left, and we've still got Connor Deeds up front. So and we've actually pulled up Jack Nardiello from the reserves just to put him on the bench because Elliot Benyon is injured. Still got Cabra on the bench. We've brought in Omar Kamora. Sam Cox is on the bench. Shoddy's on the bench. Wellard and Lee Hills is on the bench also. We're going to play control today. Going to see how that goes in it. We're going to stick with a more direct passing and higher tempo. Still on flexible, but as I say, we're going to try control out. Okay, people, let's go. FA Cup fever time. I'm going to just submit that team. A few of them struggling for match fitness, so let's see how Didcot will line up today against us. Again, they're playing a 4-4-2, so let's see how we go against that. Against you say we're playing a 4-1-2-3. Let's click on. No advice to be given. Okay, let's go there. Tell the team the favourites and go ahead and win them. Dominate the match. Okay. Assertive. Let's go. Yeah, let's be assertive today, I think, shall we? It's looking good so far. I think there's a lot more to come from you guys, and we'll start. We're going to skip the old highlights. I'm going to actually take the sound off, guys. I noticed it was a little bit overawed, and it was too loud, wasn't it? So Mackenzie on the ball, Wall, Didcot push forward. Okay, nothing yet. Missy out to Farrell. Just checking how fast the game's running. Farrell holding the ball. He's all the way back to Andrews. As they look like we're going to reset ourselves, and Andrews going to pump it forward to Williams. And Missy on the ball, Winter. Jordan's having a long shot from outside the box. Yeah, that was a shot and a half, guys. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, Wichlow with a free kick well over the bar. I think that was, yeah. Ward with a free kick. Been a lot of free kicks this half, guys. We've had 2 shots, 2 off target, no clear-cut chances. Oh, Didcot has another shot. That's Ward again. Okay, Andrews with the ball out, pumping it forward. Ward, Hunter. Simpson picks it up, Williams, and Missy on the ball, playing it forwards to Deeds. Williams again, pushes it forward to Wilson. Deeds on the ball, out to Williams, trying to hold the ball nice, playing the ball about, looking good. Jordan, Williams need to make something come of this instead of holding it up a little bit, push it forward a little bit more. Jordan again, our forward players need to move. Wilson on the ball, nice movement. Deeds, oh, good shot, forced the corner from Talbot. Okay, we've got Wichlow on the ball, swinging the ball in near post. Don't even beat the first man. 23 minutes gone. Still 3 shots, 2 off target, 1 on target. No clear-cut chances at the moment. As Wichlow comes down the right-hand side, dribbling and nicely away. Get across in, Dreeds on the goal. As I put my hands on my head and can't believe he missed that shot, guys. And Missy with a throw. Winter back to a Missy. Williams. Jordan going to take a shot. Now he plays it. Which way when it's... Oh, he saved it. Oh, he's bagged it wide. I thought Talbot had saved that. Corbin, Chavin, a jockey. It looks like Didcot are really taking this to us today. And it's all saved by Andrews. This is real FA Cup football, guys. They're pushing us all the way. Didcot with a swinging to Corbin. That's it. Headed away by Jordan. 40 minutes gone, and we're still no clear-cut chances. I may switch this to counter, you know. Oh, when they've had another long shot. Okay, we'll give it a while anyway to see what happens. Possession's been 50-50 all the way. Wichlow with the ball in. Wichlow again on the right. He's gone for a shot. I wouldn't say that was a cross. I think that was a... I don't think that was a cross. I think that was more of a shot, to be honest. Ward on the ball. Didcot coming forward with Hutchinson. He was clear there. I should maybe brought it down and brought it forward a bit more, but unfortunately for them, it was a miss. Right, let's keep their heads up. Passionate. Yes, no, you're capable. Okay, okay, that's good team talk. Let's put it away. Let's go for the team second half. Come on, let's push it forward. Drees on the ball. Williams looking for a Missy out. Oh, and that's it. 50 minutes gone. I think I might switch it to counter in a minute, guys. Let's give them a little bit of a team talk. Let's assertive and encourage them to push for it. Good header by Simpson. Very strong at the back today. Falls on them with just long shots. Looking very strong. Chadwick, Caravan. Out to Keith Greek, Ward, Mackenzie. You can't seem to pick the ball off them today, so they're holding it very, very well. That's it, Simpson forward to Dreads. Jordan pushes forward out to Wichlow on the ball now. And can he put in a good cross? And he does, but it's a corner forced out by Talbot. Okay, we'll probably see what happens in this corner and might switch it to a counter-attacking. A Missy in. Jordan, is he going to turn and shoot? No, out to Missy on the left. And a Missy, absolutely. How did we get the corner for that? Because I've no idea. Okay, Drees, who's definitely not beating that first man on the near post corner and swings it in. Okay, what I think I'm going to do, guys, I'm not going to make a sub just yet, but we are going to switch it to the counter attack and see what happens. Okay, we switch to the counter. If nothing happens from there, I think I might just change it up a little bit. Okay, out to Deeds on the left, plays it back into Jordan. Jordan's had shots and Talbot saves. He's been holding the ball very well today, Talbot, for Didcot. Didcot and Winter, sorry, Didcot, Hunter and Winter are having a right old battle there at the back there. Out to Wald, got to push them down and close them down quicker than that. Hutchinson, Caravan, Mackenzie, Jordan, Deeds. Deeds can do. He's played it out to Williams. Williams is on the ball. We've got runners, a Missy, Wilson, Deeds, and Deeds has a shot, powerful shot there from Deeds, but nothing comes of it at all. We've had 5 long shots. It's unbelievable. I'm just gonna. Okay, we've got a free kick. Whichlow, Jordan. Jordan's having a shot as well. Another powerful shot. We've got to look at this and somehow say, like, gotta stop their lot. We've not got shoot on target. Shoot less often. I don't really want that. So, what can we put in the instructions? Let's try working the ball into the box with the counter attack. Does that work? I wouldn't say it was. Let's try a little bit of running at the fence and see what happens. Let's give that a crack. This is a bit counter attacky, isn't it? Okay, come on. Out to back to Talbot. Talbot's sort of bringing the ball forward now. Jordan on the ball. And nothing seems to be. They seem to be holding the ball up very well today. Didcot very well. I think they're going to be holding for the draw. Mackenzie, Chadwick, and says that well held Andrews. Andrews has the ball now. He's going to kick a nice long kick out for Andrews. Andrews, and he's pumping it forward to Dreads. Whichlow picks the ball up. He's going to bring it forward. Ferrell, Williams, Jordan on the ball. Looking back for Williams, his partner in the midfield today. Whichlow, he's gone out to Ferrell. Can Ferrell swing it in? And it's a corner. Okay, let's see what we can do with a corner. And absolutely nothing. 72 minutes gone. And we've got another free kick by Whichlow. Williams, all the way back to Ferrell. Ferrell plays it forward to Winter. And again, nothing comes of it. Back to Talbot for Didcot. That's Hunter. And oh, and it's a goal. Oh my word. I'd like to see that again to see what mistake was made there, because it was just... That was Hunter again on the header. He seems to win in all them headers today. Hunter again. He's been very active back there, up against Winters today. Let's. I'm going to make a little change, guys. Let's have a little look. You know what I'm actually going to do? I'm going to swing it back to the 4-2-3-1, because we do not seem to be taking that ball forward at all. So, who have we got on the bench? We've got Cabba there. I'm going to drop Bradley. Jordan. He's looking very tired, so Winter drops back into midfield. Okay, well, William Musbridge plays a very good role there. DLP. I'm going to bring on Ricky Wellard into the midfield, and we're going to play him as an advanced playmaker. And we will bring on... Let me have a little look here. I'm going to bring on Omar into an attacking midfield role. And we are going to play him as an attacking midfield attack. Let's push him right forward. We've got to win something here, guys. And we're going to bring Cabba on as well, and we're going to switch him straight to attack. We're going to push forward here, guys. We're going to switch him to the target man attack. And we're going to switch from control to attack. Okay, that looks good to me. Right, let's see what happens, guys. I've shown my final hand. That's all I can do. And as it goes right over the bar, he swing it out and just tips it out for a corner. In by Fisher for Didcot. Nothing comes of it. A little team talk there. Wald tipped out by. They're really taking it to us today, guys. It's I'm a little bit shell shocked, to be honest. I expected us to beat Didcot today. Whichlow brings a full forward. Nothing again. Nothing. There doesn't seem to be any creativity from our side today. And Missy plays it back to Andrews. Am I a little bit disappointed? Yes, I am. But then on the other side, we haven't got the pressure of the FA Cup. We can concentrate on the league. Going for one of the promotion places, maybe mid-table, hopefully. I'm sort of hoping to get promotion, really, guys, to be honest. They give me a chance to look at some of the other players and which positions they can play in. Well hard on the ball. Absolutely nothing comes with details, and played that well today up front for me. Hunter's played very well at the back for them today. He's been winning everything back there. Absolutely everything. And that's it, 90 minutes. We've lost to Didcot 1-0, guys. Pretty disappointed with that. Yeah, I'm a bit speechless, to be honest. So as I say, look, Hunter, man of the match. Well, scout that player because he played very well. He's 29 years of age. Seemed to know what he was doing out there as well. I'm going to give that Ross Corbin a little scout there as well. Okay, leave match. Okay. Well, sorry guys. Tried the FA Cup. Unfortunately, nothing come of that one. So a little bit disappointed until we're out of the FA Cup. We've still got the FA Trophy to come. Okay. What happens in there? Okay, guys. My next game's Toro. So what I'll do is I'll come back for... Again, I'll come back for the Hungerford game. And we'll see you there. Maybe a double header. If not, we'll see you for the Hungerford game. Okay, guys. Hope you enjoyed the episode. A little bit more than I did on that last game. A little bit disappointed I am. So we'll see you against Hungerford. Hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, hit the like, subscribe, and please comment. Any comments would be very much appreciated. I will get back to them.